Greetings, one and all, to the most cursed, most cringiest corner of the internet. A YouTube channel content creator actively alienating everyone in both the analog and digital world. Well, welcome and good evening, you wonderful dice of all alignments. I am Lunar D8. But then I'd rather you dip me in honey. In return, I'll cook you in sugar water. At least make it sweet soy sauce with sweet sake. So, what's up? You gonna make me repeat something? That's right. Is not Sui's phone conversation here real? Lambda Delta grinned unpleasantly as though sizing Bern Castell up. She was probably trying to tease Bern for making that demand. You refuse to repeat it. Well now, should I refuse or should I respond? As the game master, that's up to me to decide, and I get to make that decision anytime I want. Unless I state it in blue, you aren't obligated to respond. That's it. For now, you're stuck wondering about Natsui's secret of 19 years ago, okay? Make sure you're sitting on the edge of your seat. Of course, this fishy telephone call happened before October 4th, 1986. This is still before the start of the game, so there's basically no need to question whether it's true or false. Since you, the Game Master, went out of your way to show me this, I'll take it as a preparatory move for something else. It might be a trick, but I'll at least keep this move of yours in my memory. So, you'll leave without turning the card over. Ouch, well, what? Direct attack. After suddenly being conked in the head, Lambda Delta was bewildered. But perhaps this incomprehensible exchange was funny to her, because she quickly went back to giggling. Are you done preparing the game board now? Yeah, that's right. Now I'll finally move on to the game. On to October 4th, 1986. I wonder what number, October 4th, 1986 this is. The Endless Witch, huh? Beatrice. She truly is a frightening child. Any moves from your side yet, Bern? No. If you've refused to repeat what I asked, then I'm done. Turn end. Right. Untap, upkeep, draw. Okay, so I'm not the only person in the world who plays Magic the Gathering against himself, because I'm antisocial. Then again, I don't play Warhammer, the tabletop game. I've never actually played the tabletop game Warhammer, but I have like 20 Warhammer books that I like to just casually read. Come, October 4th, 1986. The first day. This rose garden really is a masterpiece. It's gotten even more awesome than it was 6 years ago. You're so lucky to have this as your yard. Are you kidding? For me, it just makes it a lot longer walk to the harbor, and that's a real pain. Ah ha ha, that's a pretty luxurious worry. Ooh, getting to say hi to the roses every morning must be awesome. You must get late after saying hi to so many roses. Shame about Angie, though. I hear her stomach gets upset easily, right? Apparently, it's probably her intestines that are weak. She's almost always got the runs. Ooh, you shouldn't say something like that about a lady. Sorry about that. Yeah, I forgot. Nothing comes out of a girl's butt but marshmallows, right? So Angie got sick and the marshmallows turned into syrup. Okay, that's really way over the line. George and Jessica slammed a knee and a fist right into either side of Battler's gut. Whack, smack, thud. The smack thud was probably the sound made when his knees hit the ground as he fell over. Normally, Battler possessed the good sense you'd expect of an 18-year-old man. However, it seemed that this reunion had brought him back to the mental age he'd been 6 years ago. And bit by bit, Jessica and George realized they were also returning to the way they had been back then. Natsui gazed at this charming chat through an open window in the hall. Madam, Kraus-sama is searching for you. I'll go in just a bit. It isn't even lunchtime yet, and I'm already tired. Just a few moments ago, the sparks had already started flying between them and Ava's group. The others had pounded on Kraus and Natsui over and over to get Kinzo out of his study. Apparently, they hadn't been fully tricked at all last year's family conference after all. There are no problems with father, right? Correct. Leave it to me. Shannon and Kanon are also fully prepared to handle today's arrangements. Kumasawa is a good liar, so I'm not worried about her, but I am a little concerned about Dr. Nanjo. I get the feeling he's bad at hiding things. Leave that to me. I intend to support Dr. Nanjo from nearby as much as possible. It's so reassuring to have you here. There. It truly does help a lot. Without your strength, we wouldn't be able to succeed. I am honored by your words. Don't worry. Well, like I said, keeping to shorter parts now. I hope everyone had a great day, and I hope everyone has all the hugs and head pats you could ever want or need. Thanks for stopping by. And if you could, let this tsundere here know about any bands that you think is something good to listen to. It could even be a popular band I've already heard of. Also, are there any video games that any of you are looking forward to? I'm looking forward to Ananta, A-N-A-N-T-A, for the PlayStation 5 when it comes out. It's basically going to be anime Grand Theft Auto. It also goes by the names Mugen or Project M. And it's apparently going to be technically free to play. Also looking forward to Halo Campaign Evolved. Beyond that, apparently some point in 2027, we are getting a new .hack video game. .hack 0. It'll be a continuation of the .hack Infection game line. Apparently the game itself, the in-game world, will take place in 2036. And Aura, who is both in .hack Infection as well as the anime that's a prequel to that game, .hack Sign, Aura makes a return. Beyond that, heck, the original PS2 games came with an anime called Luminality. It's a lot of different .hack animes. Still say .hack Sign was the best. But I really did enjoy .hack Infection. And there's 4 games. Plus there was .hack GU, which is okay. But I liked the original much, much better. .hack Infection. Best in the whole series, in my opinion. I'm looking forward to .hack 0. Let me know if there's any video games that any of you are looking forward to playing. Or if there's just a game you remember from your childhood that you think was very good. Or that, yeah, any video games, anime, music you want to suggest, let me know in the comments. And if you could, heck, why not? A hug would be appreciated. Later. Bye.